I just saw a movie yesterday. I've been anticipating it for a very long time.
You know, I thought about going yesterday, and I didn't go.
And so I'm gonna give, I guess, my spoiler-free movie review on this.
All right.
And it's for Alien Covenant. Now, okay, like I said, I love Prometheus. I've professed my love for Prometheus so much that I've watched it so many times.
And he married it.
And I did marry it. No, I didn't. I married my wife.
Took a Prometheus ring.
So yeah, it was very exciting for me to hear that they're gonna be doing like a follow up to it. But at the same time, it was titled Alien Covenant, so it was kind of like in the middle of like, okay, is this a sequel to Prometheus or is this a prequel to Alien? And to answer that, it's both. You know, it's both in a certain sense. Now, the movie itself, it's great. I really loved it. All right.
Yeah.
I loved it from start to finish. It had everything that you would want in an Alien movie.
Okay.
Now, if you love Prometheus, you're gonna really like this movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
If you are looking for more of like an Alien type of movie, you may be a little disappointed.
Okay, so it's basically gonna be like Aliens 3. One alien.
Well, no, not necessarily, but it's
developing. Is that what it's trying to do?
Yeah, well, it kind of leads in to things. Yeah,
it
kind of
working up.
Gives you this slow moving story, and then it kind of hits you with everything.
Yeah,
and
it's like a wind up pitch. You know,
kind of it's
gonna hit you in the mouth.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But I guess the thing with it the problem that I had was that in Prometheus it was very much the reason I love Prometheus a lot is it was very philosophical.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about creationism and people trying to find their makers and
Odin
and things like just a lot of metaphors and a lot of metaphorical things, and it was really fun for me to kind of like dive in and try to decipher some things that they meant, and
because it's a new world, man. It's a new world to explore. You want to know,
and you want to know exactly how they got to the xenomorphs.
Yeah,
here they pretty much they do that, but they forget all about Prometheus, the Prometheus style of storytelling.
Okay,
like within like maybe a little bit before the half of the film.
Okay,
and then you're left like, well, but there's a lot of unanswered questions.
Well, they did that in Prometheus,
Well, I know, but the thing is, these unanswered questions, I don't think they can be answered now.
Yeah,
that's all. I'll leave it at that.
You know who else is like this? Like the way David's describing this movie and everything is Sixto, and he's a real good friend of ours. He does the same damn thing David does. He will. I think he watched the movie like 4 times. Like I don't know, like one.
Consecutively or something?
Yes, and he was like, "There's so much," and he was explaining to me, and a lot of things. I think we need to have his ass on
yeah,
here.
We do.
And then you two go at it because I haven't seen it. I'm sure his ass went to go see it yesterday, or when it came out. But yes, I was wondering the same thing, man. And there was something I noticed, and I asked David, but unless he lied to me and decided not to tell me or anything like that. But I saw something, and it's been twice this week. It happened to me, okay? And Pop Vinyl, thank you bastards for ruining it for me. But they basically they released their toys, and of course I get updates and all that crap. And I seen what one of the Alien Covenant pops looked like, and it was actually one of the aliens. And I had never seen they didn't show that alien on the trailer. So I'm like, I'm led to believe that this is what it's gonna look like in the beginning. And
now, in the movie, that just to kind of roughly answer your question, they do show more than one kind.
Okay,
they do.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I kind of felt like they rushed it. They rushed everything. Like they kind of rushed the explanation. Of where they got from A to Z. And it's like, okay, we showed you A, B, C in Prometheus. we're gonna skip everything and show XYZ.
Well, what I mean,
because
that's got to be on purpose.
Well, yeah, I hope.
Or because Ridley Scott was getting tired of that crap. He was like, "Look, man, this next movie I'm gonna make is not gonna have anything to do with the damn aliens. So shut up." Like, no, really, that's like he basically was saying. Maybe that was him. Like he was all into it. He was like, "Man, hell yeah, this is going good." And then he got to a point where was like, "You know what?
No, they said,
fuck you guys."
No,
here goes this is
no. They're like, his wife was like, "Ridley Scott, dinner's ready," because she calls him Ridley Scott. He's like, "Scott," and he's like, and he goes, "Oh damn, I need to finish." Okay, bam, done. Okay, come on.
He's like,
it's Taco Tuesday.
Is it 80 years? But I still got to explain 80. Fuck it. You just
the end.
80 years later.
Fade to black. 80 years later.
The end, and then Ridley Scott. Dinner's ready.
And actually, there was a couple of different clips that I saw online. Dinner's ready. There was a couple of different clips that I saw online. That I guess I didn't know at the time that when I watched them, I thought I was watching clips from the movie that they were releasing, but these were prologue stuff. These were like little like I guess prequel clips. To the movie. One of them was, I want to say it was called The Last Supper, and it was the crew before they went into hypersleep.
Yeah.
And they showed James Franco. James Franco was a part of the crew, and he was like the captain. And he was like real sick or something. He's like, "Man, I gotta go lay down, man. I'm not feeling good. Y'all be safe." And everybody started drinking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's how it ended.
Were they drinking a Beta?
Well, the thing is, James Franco, like, I will say this: James Franco, literally, is in like maybe 2 minutes of the film, something like that, like the beginning.
Yeah.
So, I guess it was one of those things where I felt like those little prequel clips that they showed beforehand gave certain like backstories for certain characters, and if you didn't watch those, you were gonna be lost.
Damn.
In the movie, those should have been included in the movie.
Yeah,
I think so. They should have been edited in the movie.
See, I kind of figured
that was the problem I had.
I kind of figured that, and now that I'm hearing it from you, I see. I was hoping they wouldn't skimp on it.
Yeah,
So
so again, like I said, if you're going into it and you are I guess new to the franchise or whatever, you're totally not gonna understand certain things that happen.
Oh, you know what? Because since I'm still in Facebook jail, I went on the Botsquad page and everything, and if you go to there's this little clip we have up. It has what are they called? They're basically it's a band that dresses up as the Autobots, and the guitarist is Unicron and stuff like that. If you scroll up, there's like this guy, I can't remember his name, but he does this timeline of the whole like alien.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
I think I've seen something like that before.
If you watch it, it's about like 4 minutes long.
It's interesting. Stuff like that's
very
really interesting.
Yeah, and then it ends where this movie, I don't know, something like that.
I don't know. It's just, I really hope, because a lot of people right now, again, like I said, I love the movie. I actually want to go see it again because of certain things that I may have missed.
Mm-hmm.
But I've already been seeing people that are kind of like bagging on the movie, and saying, "Oh man, this is terrible. This is a disappointment." And I'm a little worried now that because of all this, it may not do well at the box office, and that may put a halt on all these other alien movies. And I feel like if Ridley Scott was kind of banking on these other movies to completely maybe fill certain things that he left out on purpose, then we may get stuck with no answers.
Well, I mean, I can see him just saying again, "Man, fuck y'all, man. I'm then fine, we're done." But or this might just push his ass to go. You know what? Next time, then I'll really step it up.
Yeah, well, that too. He may be like, okay, well, we know what didn't get people's attention, so we'll change things up.
I'm playing that David role, like I'm leaving shit open to everything, David. You're just like,
no, I'm just saying it has me a little worried, that because people may not get it completely get it
gasoline on this
because the marketing.
About to lie,
I will say for this, the marketing for this movie is very misleading. Because whenever you see a trailer, what do you see all the time in the trailer?
The alien.
Alien.
Well, no.
A lot of it was, and a lot of it was made, and there was even scenes in the trailers that weren't in the movie.
Oh, they do that.
They're starting to do that a lot now.
That sucks.
And I feel like they did that to get people to come watch the movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people are leaving disappointed. Not me though, but I want people to give it a chance and kind of look at the story, because honestly, that's what really grabbed me about the story, was the evolution of this creature, where it came from, and how it got created.
I think after everybody watching this episode and listening to David, they're all going to change their mind.
I hope so.
And next week, Alien Covenant, it's going to be number.
It's going to blow up, yo.
It's going to blow up.
And we said it here first on the Botsquad Podcast.
Hey, I want to know this though. Hopefully, Tofi didn't jump out. But which one did they ruin for you, man?
Yeah, they do stuff like that all the time, though. Yeah.
Which pop did they ruin it for you?
I don't know.
Hey Jay, what's up?
But yeah, so I would say definitely go see Alien Covenant. It's a great sci-fi movie. We don't get a lot of those either.
No.
You know, and it's a great sci-fi movie with great lore behind it, and lore, like story behind it and stuff like that.
Use that.
Then just say story.
Stole it. It's mine.
And
put it in my ear.
But yeah, so I really do feel like people should give it a chance. I will say that you're gonna be left with a lot of unanswered questions.
Mm-hmm.
That's one main thing, but it is a good movie. I will say Prometheus is better at this point. Even though this movie did have the xenomorphs in them,
that's cool,
and the face huggers and things like that.
Yeah.
But
the face squishers.
Yeah, face squishers.
Did they have the back huggers?
They did. Well, it wasn't a back. It was a what do they call it, backburster.
So we were right.
Yeah.
Here on the Botsquad.
Here on the Botsquad Podcast. But yeah, those things look vicious though. Those backbursters.
Yeah.
They look sharp.
Yeah.
They're very sharp.
That's not good.
But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move on from that. So
never mind.
No, go ahead.
Did they do acid blood?
They did.
They did.
They did.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's still involved.
And a lot of android blood too.
Hey girl. Android blood. Oh, milk.
Yeah. Stab one and just put your cereal underneath it.
He just sitting there. You got enough.